Good show. The beer's what I got here. This is my dog deal. He goes up and down on his cable right here. Okay. I've attached 2 big boards and a little board right here. Board right there. And then I've got these 2 wires right here, are ropes tied to the lawnmower. It's fairly tight. Now I'm going to attempt to see what I can make to do with this. Hopefully I won't kill myself. Hopefully. But it'll basically be like a steel frame footage, whatever. I'm just looking for right now. That's going to be hidden too much. Let's go back over here. See what I can do here with this. Right. Probably like it right there. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. There's no way for me to be able to see that screen. Just kind of guessing at it. Now you can see my my rope slacked up right here. My rope slacked up, so I'm gonna nudge it some more. There's my hole. I'm just putting that in right there. You can see that's all slacked up right there. All right. Let's do it again. Put this up on there. Okay. Hopefully it's recording. I'm gonna pull my lawnmower up now a little bit. I don't recommend nobody to do this, because I'm not advising nobody to do this. I'm not advising nobody to do this without any supervision. I'm going to push it some more. You can see my thing here is working out fine pertaining to what I got going on. Now the higher that goes, the more tipsy topsy it will become. But the higher you go, the weight will start carrying down towards the bottom, and the top end will even get lighter. And eventually it just pumps right to the ground. I'm going to go a little bit more with it. Actually, the wind's blowing pretty hard, so because of that, I'm going to take this. I'm going to just use it as kind of like a runner. Wrap it around it 3 or 4 times. This is real heavy gauge commercial live wire. That way, if it was to start going that way, it wouldn't fall on the car maybe. Of course, if it goes this way, you'd hit that cable. Maybe. I just don't want it to fall on that. See? Gotta be careful. That's the reason why I tied that off the way that I did, is because I really didn't know what it was going to do. Got the slack on this now. I'm going to tighten it back up a little bit. Just, yeah, all you got to do is make it snug. Don't have to be that tight. Now I'm going to put a lawnmower back up again. I'm inching it up a little at a time. Now, before I do that, I'm going to pull this rope. To secure the pole from coming this way, other than the cable, I'm going to tie this in over here on this side of the car. Or maybe even on the trailer itself. Hopefully on the car. So I tied it around the rim and put my hose around the rim. That way it just kind of helps secure it. Now eventually, which I'm just about there already, my tripod right here will no longer be effective. I've just about gone as far as I can go with my tripod. I could tighten it back up and move my tripod down here and continue to keep doing that until eventually I get it up high enough where it will tumble over. Let's see what I got now. You're inching your way up. Okay. Okay. Grab it in the ground a little bit. here loose, see? Completely loose. There you go. This is my first time of doing this. I ain't never seen nobody do it. That's the reason why I don't recommend nobody do it. But something like this can get away from you real quick. And if it does, all you can do is get out of its way. Because it's basically going to fall wherever it's going to fall. I'm going to move it. I'm going to move this right in here, and I'm going to have to back it down into there. Hopefully, those two ropes will hold that pole. Yep, they're holding. Now, what I could have done, I could have brought this in and tied it off. And that may be what I end up doing later. I don't know yet. But just bear with me, those that are interested in seeing somebody do something that I know does not meet the safety requirements. And me up here doing this. I'm going to go ahead and tie off to this green rope. Where up there I had all that to tie off to. I don't have that to tie off to now. So I'm going to tie off to the green rope. Every time I do that, this goes down just a little bit deeper, this way, until all of a sudden it'll plump, in which it may do it now. I don't know. I just have to see what's going on. I'm going to tighten this again if I can. Yeah, maybe. Not this rope here, Phil. It's okay. This one here will fall. Now, I'm going to use a longer board, another 10-footer, like I got over there. I'm going to pull the mower up now. Tighten it back up again. I probably don't like 4, 5, maybe 6 inches towards this bottom, going all the way to the bottom. See, every time I go up, that goes down. I tilted this, that gave me a head start. It's probably like about maybe 6 inches before it gets all the way down to that bottom block. Put this bar here in there to keep from it digging into the ground. Steel bar, you could do a pipe. Like I said, once it countersinks in there, it kind of boop. I'm going to rearrange this a little bit better. We'll keep that ladder there. I'm hoping it'll go boop and be in it. Going in the right direction. So this worked. I'm just about all the way down. So now, that's pretty tight. Loosen it up. See? I loosen it up. So for easy. With this, I'm going to bring it back down here. Keep it right here. Now I'm going to tighten. A lot more back up just a little bit. And I'm thinking maybe it'll be there. Nudging it just a little at a time. Now the reason why I wanted my ladder to be there was because maybe it's wide enough now I can get up on the ladder, or just try it this way without the ladder. It's pretty heavy. It's on the blocks now. Yep, it's on the blocks. I'm going to tighten it one more time. Rather than take a risk, I'm going to have to nail a nail and candy cord it this way once I get it up so far. That way, you got the trailer right here. It ain't gonna hit nothing right there. But I need to be very careful, because something like that starts falling, ain't nothing you can do to get out of the way. It's gonna land wherever it's gonna land. This vegetables gonna do whatever it's gonna do. Now what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna bring this rope over this way. That way I'm not fighting against myself whenever I go pulling it that way. I asked Guy last night, I said, God, how am I going to do this without getting half the neighborhood up here? And he gave me a brainstorm, and I woke up. This was my brainstorm. So we're doing it this way. So just bear with me, please. Actually, as you can see, those boards right there ain't doing nothing right now. Nope. How about going like that right there? That would help sturdy it, don't you think? Tighten this back up again. Now, it's going to be more of a balancing act. That's tight. That there ain't that tight. So because that one ain't that tight, I'm going to go ahead and take this one loose. this side and tie it off. That way you stand it this way. Okay. Over here, I'm going to tie it to this rim, and I'm going to give myself, looks like about 4 foot, right there. I'm thinking I can take these boards here loose and nail a board over here where I can nail it into that side over there. Either there, put some stakes and nail it to both sides of the stakes. Anyways, I'm going to pretty well end the video right here. I'll do a follow-up after I get it in the ground and after I get concrete and all around it, get it set up like it should be. But I just thought I'd give my viewers a little bit of idea in what I was talking about as far as making this tripod and making it kind of walking it with legs as I was pulling it with the mower and doing what I'm doing right here. So it can be done if you do it very, very carefully. Like I said, I don't recommend nobody doing it by themselves because it's very dangerous and something like this can get away from you. This is a piece of timber. Probably weighs in total, I don't know, I'm gonna say 150 pounds, maybe 200 pounds. Something like that falling on you with all the momentum, G-forces, do a lot of damage to you. Anyways, thanks for listening to me, and good luck to all of us as we continue our struggles in inching our way, each way a little bit closer to our goal. God bless America, and shalom.